Hey everyone, so welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be doing another Wattpad recommendation series, and this one is basically romance, so no mafia, no fantasy, none of that. But these top 3 books, please read because they are amazing. So let's get started on the first book. So the first book we have, literally I wrote my notes, it's called Loving Eleanor. And let me see so I can put it up so you guys can see. So this book is called Loving Eleanor, and it has 54.6k reads and 36 parts. And this person who wrote it is called JasmynTailor, and it is complete. So for those of you who want to read it, it is complete, so you can read it. Let's read the description. This is the story of a colored young woman who discovers the fault in her heart and finds love in all the wrong places, or so it's been taught. This is Loving Eleanor. So basically, the girl's Eleanor, and this takes place in the 1960s, and she basically goes to a white, let's just say a white university. I think this takes place in California, not really sure. Let me know. Forgot. But this is a university. Basically, there's a professor there who just moved and goes to this university that Eleanor goes to. So he's mean at first, and his name is Dale. So Dale is mean at first to Eleanor, and things are not right. So Eleanor goes home because Dale literally tells Eleanor to write a paper. I don't know why. It's because she's black. You'll never know. I don't know why. Probably. But Dale tells Eleanor to go home and write a whole paper. And it's literally due by Wednesday. I don't know why he said that, but he did. So then, every day she tells her mom, oh, Mom, he made me write this today and it's due tomorrow. And he's always calling me out for stuff that I didn't do. I didn't do anything. All I'm doing is trying to learn and pay attention. He's always calling me out and asking me to stay for class. So basically, they end up getting together. And things go from there. That's all I'm going to tell you. I don't need to tell you a lot. But things go from there. So he's mean at first, y'all. Just to let y'all know, he's mean. But then he gets nice. And it turns romantic and cute. So please read this book because it is good. It's really romantic. Not in the beginning, but it gets there. It gets there. It's really good. So the next book, this book is called Fool Me Twice, Shame on You. This book, I don't even know what to say. Do I call this a romance or do I not call this a romance? Because this book was everywhere. I'm not even joking. This book was going this way, then that way, then this way, then that way. It was going like zigzags. It was going everywhere. I don't even know. But one thing I'm going to tell y'all is this book made me mad. I'm not even kidding. I'm going to let y'all know why. So this book is called Fool Me Twice, Shame on You, and it has 6.52 million reads and 41 parts. And the person who wrote it is called LonimiMeseko. I'm sorry, that name, probably not even saying it right, but that's the name. And it is complete, so read this book. Let's read the description. 2 years ago, Emery Roy was tragically exposed to what some could call an intense betrayal, all thanks to the original Dean Darnell. Everything went downhill spiral after they started dating. What appeared to be a match made in heaven turned from blissful to disastrous. The moment Dean humiliated Emery in front of the entire school, leaving her completely heartbroken. So to avoid him at all costs, she did what any person would do. Transfer school. Fast forward to 2 years later, what happens when she returns back to Roosevelt High for the first time during senior year? She only has a few tasks: avoid Dean and face her obstacles. The only question is, will she succeed or will she get fooled again? So I'm gonna go to my notes because I made a whole list. I literally made a whole list because this book was going in all directions, and I was like, I need to write these people's names because some of them are fake. So Emery is the main character. She's the one that got played by Dean. So basically they set her up at this party, and Dean, he was younger when this happened. So like 2 years later, you know, she came back to school. But anyways, she got set up at this party, and Dean was like, oh, I don't like you anymore, and this was all a joke, you know, betrayed her. So nobody else did stick up for her, and then she left. Went with her mom to Boston, what I think it was. She went with her mom to Boston, stayed there for 2 years, then she came back. I don't know what her decision was to come back, but she literally came back. Who knows why? I don't even know why she came back. So everybody was so surprised that she came back, and Dean didn't come to school that day when she showed up to her first day back. So her best friend Alea and her other friend Natalie were like, oh my god, Emery, you came back. Like, but then they were also mad because she stopped talking to them because of what happened 2 years ago. Her friends were mad for like a little bit. They were kind of mad at her, like, oh, you didn't talk to us, it's been 2 years, like we've been texting you nonstop the day you left and just like ghosted us. I would be mad too if I was in the position. I would be mad. So then there's another dude who came in the picture. His name is Anthony, and I'm reading my notes, that's why I'm looking down. So his name is Anthony, and he's Dean's friend. And Anthony was he's okay. So he was mad at Emery, you know, also for not contacting him and telling, you know, explain, like, why did you just leave? You didn't even, I've been calling you, whatever. And they were like, he's like a brother to her, so he, like, you know, looks out for her and everything. But let me tell you why he was getting me mad. So first of all, Anthony, obviously I said, is Dean's friend. And he got me mad because the girl that he was dating was one of them. Anthony was dating Amanda, and something happened at the party, from 2 years ago, like recently. Like they went to a party, and Emery went to that party, and I guess who was it? Stacy pushed Emery in the pool, and then it went from there. I don't even know, like, it went from there. I don't want to give y'all too much detail. Let me tell y'all why this book was making me mad. First of all, when she moved back to school, you know, came to live with her dad, her best friend, Alea, and her friend Natalie, everything that was going on, they did not stick up for her. First of all, Alea, her best friend, was dating this guy Luke, and he's coming to the picture. He's a butthole. You'll literally hate his guts. He's freaking rude. They were dating. Something happened between them, and Emery was like, "Oh, you can't trust Luke. He's not good for you." Alea, she didn't care at all. She was making me so mad because she was not trying to listen to her best friend, and her best friend Emery was trying to give her some advice, and she just said, like she didn't even like hear what she was talking about. And I was like, she is rude. Like, for what though? It makes no sense. Why? Like, Emery was just trying to give her advice, and she ignored her. Natalie, on the other hand, oh my gosh, she's a freaking follower. Every time something happened to Emery, Alea would be right there, and she'll be like, just get over it. Like, you're literally exaggerating. And then Natalie would be like, yeah, you're just exaggerating. Like, she would just repeat everything Alea was saying, and it was irritating me also. And who else was irritating? Noelle's sus. Just like y'all know, Noelle's like, You'll find out, I think in chapter like 15 or 16, he's literally sus. Leia and Natalie, even though they're like, really good friends with Emery, Natalie and Leia, they're literally sus to something's not right. Angelica, you'll meet her. I'm not going to really explain her, but she's nice. I had to write her down because she was kind of sus at first because she's nice. And I thought she was going to get mean, but she's nice, y'all. That's all I'm going to tell you from there. Because you need to read to understand this book. When I tell you, you will be so, like, betrayed. And when you read this book, I'm telling you, when you read this book, you will not want to trust no one. You will not want to trust not one person, because every single person I came in encounter with, they all seem fake. I'm not even joking around. I was like, I don't know who to trust. Even the comments were like, I don't even know who to trust because everybody seems fake in this story. I don't know who to trust. I'm confused. I was like, I need to write all these names down because everyone in this story seems sus. When she came back, everybody, I don't know if everybody was excited for her to come back or not, but when she came back, I don't know, stuff just changed. Let me just tell y'all right now, but please, 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 I'm literally praying, please read this story. You will not regret it, okay? And let me know in the comment section what you guys think, because your head's going to explode when you read the story, because it's literally everywhere. Read this story, please, read it, please. And the very last story, this is near and dear to me. It's just like to the heart. Literally, my heart is beating so fast. This story is so cute, y'all. This story is so cute. It's literally romantic. Like, oh my gosh. Like, literally tears are coming down my eyes. Like, I'm crying. Let me wipe. I'm fine. Let me not cry. It's called The Mathematician. And it has 2.4 million reads and 21 parts. And this story is complete. And it is mature, guys. Just to let y'all know, it is mature. And this story, what is the name? The BiblicalSinner. I don't know. Maybe you guys, some of y'all have probably like read this story. This is my first time reading it. But let me know if you guys have read it, if you guys liked it or not, or whatever, if you didn't finish it. But let's read the description. When Cassandra Berry gets offered a ton of money and a place at any college of her choice just to con a man and get pregnant with a said man, the answer seems pretty straightforward, yes. But Harry Xavier DeLeon is no mere fool. With 2 Millennium Prizes on his back and renowned around the world as the next Newton within mathematics, Harry easily sees through his brother's play to have a woman seduce him and get her pregnant when he himself can't have children. His brother, in desperation, in need of an heir for his business empire, but Harry has no intentions of playing the scapegoat. Flipping the play against his brother, he pays Cassandra double the money to continue lying to his brother that they are sleeping together. He thinks he's gotten his revenge when it suddenly appears he's gotten more than he bargained for. Cassandra is no shy woman, or as previously thought, just a money-grabbing, I'm not gonna say that, stuck in the same house together for a whole summer, could prove to teach the mathematician that some things can never be calculated, especially when dealing with you guys know what that's woman. So literally description literally explains it all. She stays with this guy, the brother, and his name is Harry, and the brother, did it say his brother's name? I have the notes. So his brother's name is Richard. Okay, so Richard met Cassandra at this cafe and said, oh, I'll give you some money. Well, yeah, not give you some money. A lot of money, actually. I'll give you a lot of money if you sleep with my brother, and so he can get you pregnant. So that way, because they needed an heir. And Harry was not going to just sleep with anyone. He literally doesn't even have a girlfriend. He just stays in his books all the time. That's why they call him the Mathematician, because he's a freaking math major. He's not worried about none of that. But his brother, Richard, is like, I need an heir for my business. And you're it. Like, he noticed something about Cassandra. So she basically stays with Harry, and obviously, as you read, Harry knew from the beginning when she walked in, like, this is a setup, my brother set this up. So basically he's gonna pay her double to pretend that they're sleeping together. It's so cute, y'all. This story is literally romantic. When I tell you, it's so good. It's so good. I was like, why can't I be in this story? I want to be in this story. He's cute. Because I am not good at math. I was like, he could teach me some math. Cassandra, let me be you. Okay? Let me come in this book and be you. Because you're it. She had everything set for her when she came in there. And he's paying her double? Girl, I would live there. Okay? So she's only supposed to be staying there for 2 months. In those 2 months, things do happen. Things start to happen. It gets interesting. It makes you wanna like freaking cry. Tears of joy. It's so good. This book felt like it's been out forever. I don't know how I came across this book, but I was like, I need to read some romantic books. But when I tell you this story is it. This story is it. This was so romantic, dear to the heart. I don't even think I've read a romantic book like that. And I'm not going to tell you what chapter it is, but just the line in that chapter was so good. Like, you would never expect it. I literally connected the dots. It's so good. No wonder why it has 2.4 million reads. Like, it's freaking good. Nobody can compare. This is a romantic story. And it doesn't say that down at the bottom, because you know how sometimes they say like romantic. This story is romantic. It is so cute. This is why I saved the best story for last, because this story is it. This story is it. Like, nobody can compare. Let me know what story that you are going to be reading and that you like, because I love to hear your other stories. Please comment down below. Nobody ever comments. Y'all need to comment down below what story is your favorite, because I have a feeling that you guys are going to say The Mathematician, or probably Fool Me Once, Shame on You Twice. Is that what the name was called? Fool Me Once, Shame on Me. Fool Me Twice, Shame. I said Fool Me Once. Fool Me Twice, Shame on Me. That's probably be your favorite, or the Black story. But anyways, let me know what story that you guys like. But let me know what story that you guys liked and is your favorite, because I know my favorite. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.